ARK free on PlayStation Plus. Where is the enhancement upgrade? And does this mean a new future for ARK 2 on PlayStation? You're right, kids, it's Raasclark and welcome to your regular ARK community news. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share around, and let's get into it. So it was announced just yesterday, ARK Survival Evolved will be joining PlayStation Plus next month throughout the month of March, beginning on the 3rd and ending on the 4th of April. And it's huge, surprising news, fully unexpected, that Sony have put their hands in their pocket and are now paying Wildcard a handsome sum of money in order for you players out there that own PlayStation Plus to get your hands on ARK Survival Evolved. Although it does mean you need to be subscribed to PlayStation Plus, but if you've got a PlayStation 4 or 5, I'm pretty sure you probably already got this going on because you require it to play online with most games nowadays. And not at a bad sum a month, $6.99 over here in the UK, and rounding up to $49.99 for the whole 12 months, giving you access to a range of different games out there per month. ARK Survival Evolved is joined by Ghost Runner, which is exclusive to PS5, and Sonic Team Racing, which I'm quite looking forward to playing actually, and Ghost of Tsushima Legends. And what do you actually get with this version of ARK that's going to be free with PlayStation Plus, which of course you can only play whilst you've got PlayStation Plus active. If that expires, then you can no longer play the game, just worth noting if you didn't know that already. But you do only get what seems to be the core game experience. So all of these expansion maps such as Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction, Gen 1 and Gen 2, no, napwa, you don't get this included, but you do get to play a lot of other maps such as of course Center, Valguero, Ragnarok, Crystal Isles, and of course the brand new Lost Island, and Fjorda when that officially comes out in June. It seems to be a free map so far. I'll be very surprised if you have to pay anything for that. But yes, if you do want to get your hands on any of the story expansion maps that are built by Wildcard themselves, you will be paying somewhere between $24.99 for the Genesis Season Pass, $19.99 if you want to own both Scorched Earth, Aberration and Extinction, or you can just go for the big lump sum of $49.99 if you want to own everything that ARK can provide to you. But at the very least, you do get a good core experience of playing ARK, and with some great maps to boot. Lost Island, of course, is giving us quite a lot of different dinos from across the story maps that you're not missing out too much content-wise in terms of creatures anyway. You will, of course, be missing the maps and the entire story of Saga and how the ARK Survival Evolved tale unravels to where it ends up before we finally turn to ARK 2. But it's not a bad free offering, especially at $6.99 a month, and we may see quite a few new bobs hitting the beaches for you to pick on. Yes, stupid man. But what's so surprising about this announcement is that many PlayStation users out there thought that ARK was pretty much abandoned. There was a rift between the two. I thought this especially. I thought there was a theory that there had been a falling out between the two because Xbox paying for a timed exclusive launch with ARK 2. But if you don't know, and it's quite obvious, if Sony are including ARK Survival Evolved within a month of PlayStation Plus, that means they are paying them a handsome sum of money and therefore want to support them, which is very interesting considering the future. If you've been living under a rock, as I just mentioned, ARK 2 is going to be a timed exclusive, launch exclusive on Xbox and only Xbox, the next gen Xbox, when it officially drops. That's the latest we heard, but this was over a year ago when this was mentioned by the devs, so who knows what's happened since then. I have my own theories in recent times because of Microsoft acquiring so many different developers, spending so much money on ensuring that they are exclusive and exclusively only to them, that they were doing the same with Wildcard, who of course make ARK Survival Evolved. But this new news of finally something happening between the two may spell we actually may see ARK 2 on PlayStation in the future. It's possible. Perhaps there's been deep negotiations between the two companies, Wildcard and PlayStation, on ensuring that ARK 2 gets some exposure on that platform, and maybe that date, that original announcement of it being a timed exclusive may not be as ironclad as I really assumed it was going to be. Complete stabs in the dark, but it is encouraging hearing this news of the PlayStation Plus port, which is worth noting. You are only getting the PlayStation 4 port, not the PS5 version of the PS4 version, which is difficult to tell one or the other from at the moment. Lest we forget, when ARK originally was available on PlayStation 5 for you to play, it was a better improved version, certainly not like this, and certainly had an improved visual fidelity to it and better frames per second, but was missing a bunch of features that Xbox eventually got in the form of an enhancement upgrade, and PlayStation were due to receive this at some point shortly thereafter, but that was it. Nothing happened. PlayStation 5, in fact, got slightly worse from that initial launch on the console, to the point that I'm hearing reports, can't confirm, that PlayStation 4 players are having a better experience than PlayStation 5. I'd love to know. Please do comment below if that is your experience, that you are having a better time on PS4 or PS5. And yes, I am bringing this up once again, just over newfounded news that, of course, PlayStation and Wildcard are having some form of relationship, which is great to see. Are they going to address the PS5 enhancement upgrade? This would be the perfect time to restore confidence with PlayStation players with this PS Plus announcement. Get that enhancement upgrade out there. Get people being able to play tetherless gaming finally on PlayStation that Xbox have had for so long now. Let's get us all unified. Let's get us all back in the same room, going forward, moving ahead, looking towards the future of ARK. With just a quick shout out to Jade Plays Games, he was the one that told everybody about this in the first instance yesterday and passed on the information to me. Jade, of course, I'm a big advocate of, who has been covering ARK news way before I was, certainly advocated me and went on to cover news for a wide range of games out there. But I do believe he may be coming back with this PlayStation announcement and maybe covering more ARK news himself too. So please do go check out Jade. I will leave a link to his channel in the description. Worth looking and keeping an eye on, as he is quick, hot on the news, a lot quicker than most people out there, and certainly won't hold back on voicing his opinions about what's right or wrong in the world of video games, especially calling Wildcard out when he feels they're in the wrong regarding the PS5 update once again. And lastly, I've got to plug it again. I put so much time and effort into this. I want everybody to watch this, my 100 days Let's Play video. It was such a slog to do, and if you've not watched it yet, I will leave a link to this in the description. It is a 100-mile-an-hour race throughout an hour-long video, seeing me go from Bob's on the Sand to Tech in the Tech Cave, taking on the big bad meanie overseer. It's been a wondrous journey and a slog and a tiring one that definitely worth watching if you want an hour of entertainment in your life. So go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. Thanks all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, comment below. Let me know. Are you hyped about the PlayStation Plus announcement? Are you going to be telling your friends, getting more people on board? Are you going to be jumping in? Because there are probably going to be a lot more Bobs out there to bully around. Yeah, Bob bullies. My name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And as always, peace out.